Hey everyone, my name is James and welcome back to ChippysCouch. So today's episode of Terraria Overhaul, it's going to be pretty jam-packed. We've got a lot of things to do. Today is actually episode 10 and because that's a big milestone, I really want to cram so much into this episode as just a massive thank you to all of you who have been supporting the series, liking it straight away, getting here straight away, just really getting the channel back on track. You all mean so much to me and I want this one to be good. So we got a lot of things to get through. Number one, we need to clear the Old One's army. And I tried to stab at that in the last episode, but you guys gave me some good recommendations I think are really going to work today. I also want to do Plantera. That's another boss that we have to tick off on the boss checklist. And then we've got the big collaboration. Now, many of you had a guess at what this collaboration would be. Will it be Python? Nah, it's not Python. Will it be Ped? No, it's not Ped either. He's in China. Will it be Happy Days? Will it be Game Raiders? Alright, it's none of them. Some of you did guess right. So I've actually brought on Khaios. Now, Khaios is somebody who I've been talking about for many a month. We worked together on the Terraria Journey's End trailer. But way before that, in an old season of Calamity, I told you all I would really like Khaios to come onto my world and make it amazing because I'm a terrible builder. I've got build guides out there, but let's be honest, they're not the best in the world, especially when compared to him. So you may be able to tell this by wooden box number 1 or wooden box number 2 or number 3. So I did a big collaboration with Khaios and I think it's going to be amazing. So this is the world as it currently looks and we are about to go in and film my live reactions to what Khaios has done to this world. I'm so excited for this. To have him on the channel is a bit of an honor. And if you enjoy the work that he does, go and check him out. There'll be a link in the description. And I believe he's posting a full video showing how he did everything he's done to our world. And then after that, we're going to be cracking on with whatever else that we can find and we can do. So that's it. Episode 10. What a milestone. So let's get into the collaboration part. Right, so I'm here on the world with Khaios. Khaios is about to show me exactly what he's built. You can lead the way on this one, but I imagine it's probably where the wooden boxes stood.
Yeah, your town is in the same location.
Amazing. I can't wait. I've been wanting this like crossover for the longest time. I've needed a master builder in my life.
I've wanted to check out Overhaul for the longest time too, so it's a good one.
Ooh, okay. I can see like a little bit of it. I'm a little bit more zoomed in than you probably imagine. So what is this?
That is because you have a ton of flooding here, and I wanted to deal with it.
So
there's
clever.
an actuated block sitting in that lava, which prevents it from turning into obsidian. So whenever water runs down into it, it just gets evaporated.
That is really clever.
So if I just plop down a little water, it just goes away.
I'd never have thought of that. That's amazing. There is a lot of flooding right now. Like,
it
oh
rains
my god,
so much in Overhaul.
So what's up here? Oh, damn! Oh, I love the hat. The hat is so sick.
The hat is buggy. I don't know if it is for you too, but the way the paints work in Overhaul, like I need to place a block to update the paint.
Oh, okay. So that actually did transition into red. I liked the color it was. That was cool.
Well, then next time you reload, don't place a block on it.
Oh my god, look at this.
I didn't pick your NPC location, so you can adjust that. You had 15 houses before. I gave you 16.
Oh, cool. Nice. Came out of this at a win. This is really cool. Oh my god. So is this where the chests are now?
Yeah, all of the loot's in there, but I did not take a screenshot of how you organized it, so it's probably all jumbled.
That's all right. No, it's all good. Did you like do it like box for box though? Oh, you did.
Pretty close. The order of the boxes might be a little different, but everything.
Oh, still really cool.
Yeah, I tried to keep it as close to the original as I could.
Oh, I love just watching the rain come down and just filter into here. I'm gonna be like constantly looking out for it now that I noticed it. You even got a safe, a piggy bank, one of these bad boys. Oh, look, It's currently autumn. Winter will arrive tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to get to see it in the winter. Nice. That's
I had
actually
to
gonna be pretty
change
sick.
how I do the rooftops. Normally I don't do them like this, but since water would pull up in it, these are just half blocks, so the water will just run down the side.
That's really clever. That's really, really clever. So what else is there to look at? Where do you want to direct me?
We're just gonna go off to the right further.
Okay, cool. Oh, nice. Looking good.
Well, I wanted to make sure you didn't have any pits to fall into.
Yeah, I was taken out by that little pit. God damn. So this is cool. So what does this lever do?
So if you want to work with the water bolt some more, or the shadow staff or anything, you just pull the lever and you get a solid wall here to bounce your projectiles off of.
Oh, dude, that's so sick.
I threw some paint on here, gave it some bloody tips, and so there's so much blood in Overhaul.
So what are these two switches?
Okay, so the switch on the right, the big lever, will shut the wall that we first walked past, which will give you a full-sized arena that you can bounce projectiles off of. But if you pull
Right.
the small switch on the left, you'll here, we'll just pull it and I'll show you.
All right.
Come over here. You see this wall has now opened up.
Ah,
Give you
cool.
a minimum-sized arena if you wanted to have a small arena.
Oh, cool. Oh, I get it.
So the portals will
because they
appear
would
here.
they would phase through them, wouldn't they? Or
Well,
yeah.
so the way this works is if you pull this first and then plop a crystal in there, the portals will appear here. But if
Oh, really?
these aren't open, the portals are going to appear all the way back here. So you could tailor
Oh.
this to however you want to set it up.
Okay, so it's daytime now. It's winter, which looks amazing. It's a bit of a blizzard right now, and we wanted to wait until this stopped, but I feel like we could be here a while. You know, winter's pretty fierce. So I'm going to flip this big one. And is that turned on the walls then?
Yes, it should.
All right. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, let me start this. I imagine you're using a builder. Oh, you actually got a water bolt.
Yep.
Amazing. Right. Well, you can take left side. I'll take right. Oh, this looks good. This looks real good.
The portal in there looks the best.
Oh, I just realized as well, like it does. It kind of lines up well with the roof of it. Oh man, this is so good. Well, thank you so much for this. People can actually watch along on your channel exactly how you built all of this. You've made like a pretty big video, I imagine, for it.
Yeah, it's about 18 minutes long.
18 minutes. Right, so once you're done watching this, go and check it out and support Khaios. Khaios is a smaller tuber. We're trying to make him a lot bigger. So while you're over there, make sure you just click and subscribe, just to just keeps the community afloat. You should be helping out people like Khaios always, man. And yeah, thank you so much for coming on and doing this. This is so sick.
Yeah, happy to do it. It was a lot of fun.
It literally looks amazing. This is way better than anything I could have ever built in Terraria. Like even this alone is better. Oh, I absolutely love it. Right, well thanks for joining me, and we'll crack on with a regular episode.
I'll catch you later.
So we're back on the world, and it's looking absolutely beautiful thanks to Khaios. He did like an amazing job, and you can kind of see in that clip where I'm reacting live, I don't have like too much to say, and that's because like I'm not a good builder. I couldn't be like, wow, I really like how you blended this paint together. Instead, I'm like a child who's being shown like something really cool, like a cool gadget. I'm like, wow, I'd have never thought of that. That's amazing. But I think this is so sick. Like the collaboration went perfect. So one of the things I wanted to make after the last episode was a magical harp. Now, a lot of you are like, oh, you want a hard mode water bolt? Here you go, James. It's the magical harp. Now, it kind of is, and it kind of isn't. Because the magical harp, although it's great and it does pierce enemies, it doesn't go as far. Like the water bolt, as Khaios was explaining to me at one point, can bounce a certain number of times. So it doesn't really matter the distance. It's all about the bounce. Whereas the magical harp just seems to like fizzle out a lot sooner. Like I'll show you. If we follow it along, it's like following the song. As you can see, it didn't go very far. So I want to try it on the Old One's army, but I'm not sure if it's actually going to work. So one of the first things I did after leaving Khaios was I came onto the world, I grabbed some life fruit, and I also made a Plantera arena because I knew that I wanted to do that today. And it's a bit of a chore. I kind of hate making a Plantera arena if I can just get it out the way, zone out, use my dynamite. I'm good with that. But that means that we will be doing Plantera today, and I'm kind of excited. But to get that, I need to get some hollow bars. And to get the hallowed bars, I'm going to need to kill the destroyer again because I used up all of my hallowed ore. And I think we can make it. I'm pretty sure we can because I used some of the souls of sight to make this. And I'm not too certain if I have enough to make the... You know what? Let's find out. Let's put my mind at ease. Bill the Tavern Keep has arrived. We already have a Tavern Keep, so... Now we have Bill. Thanks, Bill. Thanks for coming onto the world. Alright, so we need Souls of Sight. We also need... Let me go into this one. Fright and Might. And then I will need some Hallowed Bars. And I have 22 of them. Let's actually check if I can make this. Because if I can make this, I'll skip the Destroyer. Oh, I can. Oh, right. Okay, ace. Because one of the things I've got to do is get the Chlorophyte for today's episode. So I've got to go into that. And you know, what am I doing? Look, let's get rid of that. Alright, let me try this out. Let me see how this works. So I'm going to use the shorter arena because Khaios added that in. And I kind of want to see it. So, does that work? Hey, does this one work over here? Hey, okay. Now, I'm not going to be showing this. I'm going to be editing this out because I spent so long in the last episode doing the Old One's army. I think you're all bored of it by now. So, I'll start it, I'll buff up, and I'll let you know how far I get. Because if I get really far, you'll know. But I don't know if this shorter one's a great idea. I mean, it's great for the magical harp, but I don't think it's great for the flying enemies. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know. Okay, up to wave 3, and it's kind of going smooth, but kind of not. So it's not the flying enemies, it's the one that run up and explode on the crystal that are kind of doing it. So I'm going to crack on, but I feel like this will be my final round for sure, because getting the flying ones and then also focusing on the bomb ones is really hard. Like, as you can see, they run up real quick with this shorter arena. But this arena definitely is better for, like, managing everything. Like, I feel like you can really, like, focus your attention on both sides. It's like, it is a trade-off. It's like, this one's really good for certain things, but it's definitely not good for others. Okay, I actually died. So, yeah, that kind of sums up that one. But very cool. Like, I love the idea of having both sizes of the arena. Pretty sick. So now I've got a pickaxe. We are going to go get, like, a whole bunch of Chlorophyte. We're going to make, like, a full Chlorophyte set. We're going to get the bow. Oh, it's going to be great. And the good thing is, because I didn't have to kill the Destroyer to get my pickaxe... It means that all of the holy arrows that I had remaining from the last episode, they're just good to go. Like, I don't have to get any more, which I really appreciate. So, let me grab some shine and some night owl. And then I will also grab from you... do they do... Yeah, mining and spelunker. Okay, cool. Alright, we're set. Oh man, I'm like chugging down the coffee. I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered. But the escape room I did was really cool. I'll tell you a little bit about it, right? In case you've never heard of an escape room before. I think they're so sick. The concept's great. So essentially, and these are really popular. So if you're in America, I think they're bigger in America than they are in Britain. But it's essentially this. You pay to be locked in a room for an hour. And within the room is like a bunch of puzzles. Usually involving padlocks. Usually involving numbers. And if you can do every padlock, every trial in the room, you get to, like, leave, pretty much. Obviously, if you don't get it, it doesn't really matter. You do get to escape. Usually, they're very nice and give you extra time. But it's funny because I did one a couple of years ago with Core, and it was our first one, and I'd heard the concept of escape rooms, but I didn't actually know what they were about. So, like, we paid and we naively went in. And, like, no surprise, completely failed. Because I didn't even know a single thing about them. Like, I didn't know where to start or anything like that. Like, I didn't get any kind of instructions going in. They were just like, oh, you know what an escape room is? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know what it is. I know what it is. Oh, my God. That is intense. That literally took out almost all of our health. So I was like, yeah, I know what it is. And no surprise, like, I absolutely failed. And that was the Sherlock Holmes one. And then a couple of weeks ago, I was hanging out with Ped and a few others, and we did an escape room, and it was great. Like, I really enjoyed it. And ever since then, I've been so gearing up to do another one. And they're kind of hard to organise, because I want to do them with my family, but my family live a distance away. So anyway, we did one today, and it was a prison one, which was fun. I've always wanted to do a prison one. So there was 5 of us, because it was me, Court, my dad, my sister, and my sister's husband. And we got there and they were like, all right, so who's going to be the prisoners? Who's going to be the wardens? And I didn't realize that you were going to be split into 2 teams, but I was like, oh, cool. So me and my dad were the prisoners, and the rest were the prison guards. And at first I was like, oh, wait, so we like kind of competing against each other? Is that what this is? But what it was is you'd like paid off the wardens to help you out. And to do all the puzzles, you had to communicate with each other. And it was interesting. And it started off real simple. Like, there was a toilet in the bathroom. Sorry, the toilet in the bathroom. There was a toilet in the prison cell. And in that toilet was like a tub of pills. And these pills had like a bunch of different coloured pills in them. So I was like, right, let's count out each colour. So there was like 7 reds and 4 blues. And this ended up being like the first padlock. So I was like, right, we got 1 padlock through. And then now we could like look at each other a little slim bit, right? And then there was like these codes written on the windows, and in their room was also more codes written on the windows. And because we could like see through into each other's rooms now, you could figure it out, and like you had to match up the numbers and stuff. Oh, it's just really good. Like I had a good time. It was everybody in that group, other than me and Core, it was their first time doing an escape room. And I just loved it. I just really, really liked it. My dad got really into it. I got really into it. My sister got really into it, and her husband. Oh, it was just great. I had such a wicked time, but it was like proper pacing towards the end because I wanted to get out within time. I didn't want to lose another one, so I was kind of going at it full force. I'm like rushing around this little room, like, come on, mate, we need to use this pin number to get out of this toilet. But it was great. I had good fun, so that's why I'm shattered and drinking coffee. I don't know exactly how much chlorophyte we need, but, you know, vein miner, you always think, oh, man, I don't have enough. But then you probably get back and you've got, like, more than you'll ever need, which is, like, the legacy of vein miner. But it's kind of good because there's so much life fruit grown in the world. Probably because Khaios has spent so much time building in it. Like, the world's had, like, time to really, like, nestle in and get a lot of stuff going on for it. But we're approaching the end of Terraria Overhaul, unfortunately. We're coming up to the end pretty quickly. So we have Plantera to do. And then we have Golem, which we'll be doing the Old One's army properly before Golem. Because I really want to do it. Like, I know it's kind of boring because I keep losing, but I really, really want to do it. So we'll be doing that, and then Golem. And then I don't know if we'll do the events. I feel like maybe I'll have a voting system in the next episode. So you guys can vote whether or not you want to see the events or not. Because I know some people, they like seeing the events. They get a bit boring for some. So that'll be the Frost Moon and the other one, basically. And then after that, it's a clear shot to Moonlord, which is fun. I like the clear shot to Moonlord part. Like, once you've taken down Plantera, I feel like the game kind of like, it speeds up. Much like the escape room that I was in. Like, once you've cracked the final 3, like, you're just steamrolling on through to the end, which is cool. Alright, we've got 417 chlorophyte. Surely that's gotta be enough. I feel like 300 plus is probably enough. So let's find out. Let's do this together. If not, I will come back and, oh, no! I binned it! Oh my god, what a moron. What an absolute moron. I told you I was tired, but I didn't think I was moron tired. Okay, 69. Let's see. 1, 2... And then we need a ranger one. So that's 3. And then I really want the shot bow. I can make that right now. Okay, fantastic. So if I put all of that on, and I sort all of this out, this is looking pretty good. I mean, do I have archery? I don't have archery potions, so I need archery. I think I've got everything, though. Like, all the potions I actually need. So, let's see. Archery. So I got Wrath. I got Rage. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. Well, I might go do it then. I should probably reforge this, though, real quick. I haven't got too much money left. I've been spending a lot of money recently. Have I got a Goblin Tinkerer? Oh, he's up there. Alright, it's going to take a little bit of distance. So I'll go reforge this if I can. And then we'll, Ooh. It's different. Okay, that's interesting. And then I'll crack on with Plantera. So, heading down to this Plantera fight, I've got to be honest with you guys, this seems like one of those things where I've prepared for the vanilla fight. This is what this feels like. Because the chlorophyte shot bow is meant to be like an auto-firing weapon. And this is like 3 shots, reload, 3 shots, reload. So it might just actually require staying alive a little bit longer. That's probably it. That's probably what the difference is really going to boil down to. The fact that we're not going to be firing fast enough. And I'm also like, should I have made better wings? I don't think it's going to matter too much because our descent flight, it's going to be a lot faster than it is in vanilla. But I will warn you now, like, maybe expect a loss for this one. I wasn't expecting a loss going into this, but it is one of those things where, like, do you remember with the, what was it with? The meteor staff. I was preparing for a vanilla meteorite staff, and then I got to the modded version. I was like, oh, this feels weird. I've got similar vibes, very similar vibes, but we'll see. I mean, you know, it could be turned around any second. You never know. I'll give it a good go. I'm gonna give it a good crack. So, we are fully zoomed out. We have an arena. We are gonna wait a second though, so that we can actually like recharge ourselves. Oh man, nice big area. I just wanted a big area. Although I'm looking at this now, and this looks pretty I don't know. It doesn't look very very wide. I feel like I could have made this wider. I just sound like I'm filled with so many regrets. This can't be happy me. I'm just filled with all these regrets. Alright. Whatever. We're going to be fine. Okay, let me turn that off. Alright, let's just get into this. Okay, Plantera's up here. Ooh. Do you think we'll do it first time? My money's on no. And I don't know. I want to win. I really want to win, and my money's on no. So can I hold this down then? It'll just reload. Let's test that out. Oh yeah, it does. Huh, that makes it a little bit easier actually, because I'm firing slower, yes. But I'm not thinking about it too much. Although the screen shaking is kind of like... it's a little bit different. It is a little bit different. But I think because of the fact that it's taking us so long to do this, I feel like Overhaul is like... I don't know. I feel like it's buffed the damage a little bit. So I'm thinking right now, right, looking at this state in its current affair, if I lose this fight, this is on me because it's given me a pretty good opportunity to do this. So if I lose this fight, it's because the arena's not big enough or, you know, just anything random like that. But the actual damage output, yeah, it's perfect. Like, I actually can't complain. Like, it's actually really good. I thought it was going to be naff. Like, really, really naff. So I think I'm going to lose this. Don't be mad at me. But, oh, I actually got a health pack in then. Oh, I actually did it. What? Come on. Who thought I was going to lose that? Because if you thought I was getting through that, you're a true fan. Because I didn't think I was getting through that in the slightest. Well, here we go. So that's... Did I even grab the bag? Oh, moron, James. Absolutely moron. I'm going to go back for the bag. I thought I grabbed it. Full inventory, though. You know what I mean? Okay, let's pick up this bag that I just left on the floor. All right. Well, I think that's it for today's episode. We got a Plantera mask, a flower pow, got a pygmy staff. Oh, I'm actually kind of excited about the pygmy staff because I was thinking I don't have any summons, and I'd like a summon for the old one's army. So there we go. Right. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and of course, thank you to Khaios for joining me in today's episode. Thank you to everyone that's picked up a t-shirt. I will say now, you only have 11 days to get one, basically, to pick one up. Right now, the cactus is in a 30% lead, you know? So, that mascot thing, it's kind of real. Like, it's kind of skewered now. So, washing machine or cactus, which one will prevail? I don't know. My money's on the cactus now. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, supporting me through 10 episodes. That about wraps it up. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
What is going on? Press up. Fly in front of it and press up.
What?
I don't know what Overhaul's doing, but
what is that? It's like trying to figure out how to maneuver around. It's like the animation
on when you press up on a platform, but it's doing it to an actuated block.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, no.
That's quirky.
Getting inside this hat. That is cool.
The daytime's going to start and we're just going to be climbing on the red hat.
Yeah.